I contacted the Dr. Phil show because my sister has a serious drug problem and is in deep denial.
Rebecca currently is addicted to her prescription drugs.
Dilaudid, Suboxone, Alprazolam, Adderall, and Gabapentin.
Rebecca has used cocaine, fentanyl, heroin, marijuana.
When Rebecca takes a drug test, it lights up like a Christmas tree. But that's okay because she's prescribed all of those narcotics, so in her eyes, she doesn't have a problem at all.
She does not take her prescription drugs the way she's supposed to. She injects them, she has put them in her rectum, she also has snorted them. Rebecca has lost custody of her daughter twice.
One of Becca's friends overdosed at her house and passed away. CPS got involved and she tested positive for fentanyl.
Rebecca's daughter, Harper, was in the house. That's why they took her away. My mom was able to get her back because she made Rebecca leave. Her daughter's father passed away 2 years ago from an infection due to drug use.
Rebecca lives in her minivan most of the time. She has stayed with me and she was super out of it and we would just start nodding out.
Her addiction affects the entire family. I don't want my kids to be exposed to her. They don't want to either.
Something she likes to say a lot is, gosh, everything bad always happens to me. Oh, my life is so hard. Oh, I started using drugs because I had such a rough childhood. And I'm like, I had the same childhood as you and I'm just fine.
Okay, Caitlin, Jennifer, it's good to meet you both.
Nice to meet you.
Do you think she really doesn't know she has an issue here?
I think deep down she knows, but I don't think she'll say it out loud or admit to having a problem.
We do pre-interviews and ask you guys a lot of questions. Here's what she has said to us. She says that she's coming here because you wrote, not because she felt like she needed any help. But she says she's coming here because of her struggles with her daughter's father being deceased, because she has an autistic child, and because she's being essentially homeless. And then she gave us a bumper sticker. She said, "Don't judge me from my past, I don't live there anymore."
That's a good one.
Yeah, it was like a bumper sticker.
Yeah, right.
It's clever, but has nothing to do with the reality of her life because she's living exactly the way she's been living for years, right?
Exactly.
And when she's lost her daughter, what does she say about it?
She just makes excuses. It's never her fault. It's because something happened to her, and that, she's being railroaded.
She says you guys are just judgmental, that you should stand in her shoes, that you haven't lost a loved one the way she has, and that if you were in her shoes, you would understand why she needs these prescriptions and that she gets them from a doctor. Last time she lost her daughter, she tested positive for fentanyl.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And does she say that was prescribed?
No.
She doesn't know how it happened. She said that when she was giving the person CPR, that it must have gotten to her skin somehow because he had overdosed on fentanyl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate it when
like,
that happens.
Right.
Now, we have a picture of her hand, and she says that this is some kind of lupus or spider bite, or she has these explanations. I've been doing this a long time. This looks to me like she's shooting up between her fingers and it's getting infected and starting to spread and could easily go septic.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you say? What do you tell her when you see this?
Well, me personally, I tell her, I'm like, I know what this is from. It's from you using needles. And she's like, oh, no, it's not, Caitlin.
Do they give her a prescription for pain for this?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.